Hello there, and welcome back to the next episode of the Trepp Showcase. And in today's video, I'm actually showcasing a brand new mod. It's still in alpha, actually. And it just got out the alpha in the Minecraft Abnormals Discord. Yes, this is the much anticipated mod, Environmental. That was not supposed to happen. I'm not gonna lie. So as I said, this mod has just released in its alpha state, so there are definitely still some bugs. You can get it in the Discord, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know. I'm going to be doing this. Wait, no, stop, no, get down. Okay, that works. I'm going to be doing this in 4 separate worlds, but they won't be separate videos, just separate worlds. Since there are 4 new biomes that are improved and added by the mod. And the first biome, it may look a little unfamiliar, but this is something we know and love, the flower forest. Quite a unique and interesting biome idea, and it is expanded on in this mod. Now, as you can see, there are the brand new wisteria trees out there, as well as, some new flowers, though you can't exactly see them from here. And these are what the saplings for the wisteria trees look like. There are 4 different colors, as you can see. And they have this great new whitish wood type, and it's I could see myself using this a lot, and they're always themed around flowers. So with this cork bookshelf, the buzzer bees beehive, cork ladder, and vertical planks, cork chest, trapdoor, and door. Just some very cool ideas. And you've also got these wisteria leaves, which once again come in all the 4 different colors, and they have this really nice hanging variant. So these are both the hanging wisteria, and when you place one hanging wisteria below another, it makes a smaller version, which just works really well, and you can use this for a lot of things. Like I have it here with these arches, and it's like a really nice decoration. And you can use all the different colors, so whatever accent you need. Next bit, since it's kind of related, is all these flowers. Now, you may have seen these in some of the earlier versions of Buzz Your Bees, and they give you some new effects with the candles and such. So you have all these hibiscus, and with the candles and Buzz Your Bees, they will give you, these are all hibiscus, all these colors here, some glowing. These ones don't have candles, but these are the lotus flowers, and they both have these really unique particle effects, which just look pretty cool, and you can use them for some really nice decorations. These are the cartwheel flowers, and the bluebells. These, I don't know where these generate, but, yeah, I just don't know where these generate. This is the bird of paradise, it generates in tropical biomes. This is the violet, which generates in cold biomes, I believe, and the dianthus, which generates in swamps. And these all make some different dyes, of course. And this one, I specifically remember this is used for speed, and I really like how the animated texture works on this. It's unique how they did that with the flower, because generally they're just like a cross, but they actually made a special model just so they could have that animated texture. And these are the delphiniums, which sort of correspond with the wisteria in terms of coloration. But even if they're not just recolors, if you look at them, they each have unique sprites, which is really cool that they just went through the effort. And I mean, all these flowers just make it feel so much more like a complete collection, and yet they don't feel like overcrowded, like some other flower mods. Now, it isn't super related to the wisteria forest, but I just thought I'd throw it in here. Environmental also adds these nice ice brick blocks and ice lantern and ice chain to go along with it. So yeah, you can use these to make all kinds of ice brick builds. And next biome that I will be going to is the swamp, where we'll check out a bunch of the new swamp features added by the mod. And just so you know, this mod was actually used to be 2 separate mods called Bloomful and Swamp Expansion, Bloomful being the flower forest and Swamp Expansion being the swamp and such. And then they got moved together when they ported to 1.16, along with a bunch of new content, which we'll get to shortly. See you there. And welcome back to another world, and we're in the swamp now, and it's raining and smelling and weird. And before, yeah, you might notice a few things are different. Generation, we've got some giant mushrooms, and those are for bedrock parity. Is that a new tree type, maybe? New underwater plants? Giant lily pads. Yep, the swamp has changed a lot. We'll get to all those changes in here. The first new tree you saw, that's the willow tree. And it comes with all this wood set. hive for buzzer bees, a chest for ore, bookshelf for one, trap door, all that good stuff. We also got the new water plants, the cattail, which are pretty much just decorative, and they can be made into these thatches, which are some useful little building blocks or stuff. We also got the giant lily pads that I was talking about, which have a 2x2 version and a 3x3 version, which I've got right here. They're just placed like normal, place them as long as there's enough space, they will be able to be placed. They're a whole bunch of normal lily pads, and eventually they will generate, but currently often they do not generate. Next up is mud, which you find generating in swamps, like so. When you break it, you get mud balls, which... No, I do not like those sounds. Those are very nasty. Then those mud balls can be smelted into mud bricks. And those mud bricks can be crafted into mud brick blocks and slabfish effigies. And, well, if you're wondering where slabfish is, we'll get to that. Don't mind this trapdoor here, it's just from the mod, and I used it to make a nice enclosure for these ducks. Try a new mod inside by the mod. Currently they have eggs, but eventually they will lay duck eggs. Wow, so many eggs. But yeah, right now they're not too different to chickens. Spawn in swamps, and they drop duck meat, which you can cook. And it's a decent food source. Next up is the slabfish, which you saw the effigy. They spawn in swamps and sub-biome marshes, and they come in many different colors depending on where you breed them, or what you do to them. For example, this is a swamp slabfish, a taiga slabfish, slabfish bred in the frozen ocean, and a slabfish that has been struck with lightning. But there's not only that, you can also give them sweaters. Some nice wool. Give your slabfish some nice sweaters. But there's not only that. You can even give them backpacks. Oh, it's so cute. They're pretty much the mascot of the entire Minecraft Normals team. And you can even dye the backpacks for even more customization. But not only that, you can also name them after the devs, like Camp, or Big. Moving on. If you have a music disc that you don't want to use, like this 13 here, you can just feed it to a slabfish. Result? Picked it up. You did. The result will be a new music disc by Mr. Jubb, Slab Rave. Yeah, that's a pretty sick beat. But that's pretty much all the content that we have for the swamp in this mod. Moving on is a brand new biome, the Blossom Woods, an Oriental-inspired cherry forest. So, I'll see you there. We have arrived, and it smells a lot nicer. Looks a lot nicer, and it's very aesthetically pleasing, and wow, yeah, this is the Blossom Woods, alright. You recognize it by all these cherry trees and bamboo everywhere. Also, there's a few new critters around. So, first of all, let's get to the new wood, cherry wood. It's based off of what you see on the smithing table, so that's a pretty cool feature that they have. And these are all some of the different variants, you know, the door, trapdoor, bookshelf, ladder, all that good stuff. Yeah. cleaned up and stuff. And you've also got these nice pink leaves and the pink leaf carpet, which are very nice and useful. And sometimes when you break the leaves, they will drop a cherry fruit, which you can now craft into a cherry pie with 3 of them, an egg and some sugar, I believe. So we'll just craft that on up like that. But while we're on the topic of pies, you can also now make an apple pie with this mod. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just some extra pies to complete the look a little bit. Next up we have this new mob, the deer. And they'll spawn not only here, but also in some normal forest and such. They have a few different variants. They can spawn with or without spots, with or without horns, and they can be red or tannish. So that's pretty cool, and each of those are like modular and such, so you can have one that's red, spotted, and tan, or you can have red spotted and with horns, or you can have one that's tan, no spots, and with no horns. And you can have anything in between. And when they die, they drop venison, which is a pretty good food source. And you cook it like so. Nothing too interesting. And now there are more paths with this mod. Not only can you make a standard grass path, but you can also make a podzol path and a mycelium path. And here are a few other new plants. You have giant tall grass and mycelium sprouts. And the mycelium sprouts make some very, very nice, unique sounds, which you can hear right now. Villagers who are bred in the cherry forests have a unique skin with this nice pink robe, looks pretty good. And well, we are on the topic of villagers. There are actually 2 new villager professions with 2 new blocks. First up is the kiln, which is a smelter, which is a smelting block, and it can make smooth stone or bricks and stuff like that faster, and it's got some nice little particles too. Looks pretty good. I like the texture and the particles a lot. And that will make a ceramist villager, which trades you stuff like bricks and the like, and it'll buy like mud balls and all that stuff, all the stuff that you can smelt in the kiln. Next up we have the sawmill, which is useful for wood, and it'll make whatever variants you want out of wood. And I just made it all into vertical slabs for some reason. And that will make a carpenter villager, who will buy planks and such, and probably make wood variants. I didn't get him to master item. Played around with the new villager professions that much. But moving on, that's pretty much all there is to say. I had some extra content to the cherry forest, but yeah, there's not much to say left. But it's a very nice biome. It's got this very zen aesthetic to it that I could definitely see making up quite a few builds here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the biome. So the next world is the final world, and that is the marsh. I'll see you there. Here we go. Well, we're here. And it's back to being smelly again. Well, I guess you have that when you're in a marsh. Around, there's not too much unique terrain features. You can see a lot of the giant tall grasses out there. We're in bed. Definitely did not place that there. But there's not too many features that are in the land, but I'll get to what there is. As you can see, lots of giant tall grass. Pretty much a swamp thing. You can see this new tree shape. Still oak wood though. Nothing new. There is a new crop that you'll find in the marsh. This is rice, and in this mod, you can hoe soil underwater and then plant rice on it. And you get some rice. And you could craft that to rice balls, and then use the rice balls with kelp to make some sushi, but they call them kelp rolls and rice patties or something like that, rice cakes. You can make a rice sack, and you can make squidding risotto. But that's pretty much all there is for the marsh itself, so now we'll move on. I have terracotta bricks in the mod, as well as chiseled normal bricks. So, terracotta bricks, they come in like slabs, stairs, chiseled, all that good stuff, and all the colors. So, very colorful bricks, very useful. That's pretty cool. Now there's a new mob here, This is the yak. I've summoned him in with no AI, but normally if you shear him or punch him, then he will get mad, and you do not want a mad yak. But yeah, shearing them, you'll get plenty of yak hair, and then using the said yak hair, you can then make either a yak hair block or a yak hair rug. These are some of my favorite items in the mod, personally. And yeah, you can see the little eyes when you shear them. That's kind of cool. Is that supposed to be like the little white there behind his nose? Anyways, moving on, yeah. You can also use 7 yak hair to make some yak pants. And I believe these give you a damage boost when you're riding something. Or it might be a speed boost, I'm not sure. They do something for mounts, and they look pretty nice, too. So yeah, very stylish. But this is something that I think a lot of people will be excited about. It's a whole new armor set. So the first bit here is the Fool's Wings. These allow you to double jump. Like so. Pretty self-explanatory. Next up is the Thieves' Hood. When you wear this, your name will not show up in chat. Instead, it'll just be a question mark thing. So if I were to type hello, it would come out as question mark, question mark, question mark, hello. So you could use this to play some pranks on your friends, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Next bit, if I can get it, no, well, this works too. The Architect's Belt will allow you to have a longer reach. Normally, I can't reach that block, but with the Architect's Belt on, I can. Next up is these Wanderer's Boots, which give you a speed boost. Pretty self-explanatory, nothing interesting. And these all have some different ways of getting this. I believe this is a rare drop from zombies and skeletons. This is found in dungeon chests. I forget how you get this one. And this one's from wandering traders. Last one is this sword, which you'll occasionally find Vindicators holding it, I believe. And there's nothing too special. It's got a little more attack damage than a diamond sword. You could probably enchant it, make it pretty powerful. But it's got a slower attack speed, of course. But it also allows you to get player heads from killing players. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to use like a data pack or that anymore. So yeah. And there are also some new enchantments for the belt and the boots. Oh, I might not have enough XP. Hold on. Anyways, moving along. You can now enchant the boots with this enchantment Traveling, and that will make them give you more speed. So yeah, you can see I'm moving quite a bit faster now. And you can also put Soul Speed or Depth Strider, and you can get some insane speeds. It's honestly amazing. And then you can put Reaching on this, which will give you a super long reach. Look at that. I can break this block from all the way over here. That's amazing. I bet I could break the yakker. Look, that's super cool. I mean, that's super useful, to be honest. And it's a nice trade-off, you know, because it barely gives you any armor. It's pretty much like leather. Next cool feature is this new music disc by Hats and Dogs. It's called Leaving Home. So I'll just let you guys listen to it for a bit. But yeah, if you want to listen to the rest of it, then you can just search it up on YouTube. I believe it's on there. I don't know if I really have much more to say. It's pretty much all the content there is in the alpha. However, you can find out some of the other content that will eventually be added. and some of it's really cool. I can tell you for one thing, there will be axolotls, penguins, butterflies, and some more fantasy mobs, like a wisteria ant that lives in the wisteria forests, and it's sort of like a ant thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this Trepp showcase. So I'll see you in episode 6.